Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Gets his pass away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Drogba. That looks a good ball through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Yamal. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's found support out wide. Milan have their second corner now. Son Heung-min with the short one. And here's Son Heung-min. And he'll shoot here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's had a hit! And here's Drogba. Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Conte. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the return... Shapes to shoot! No mistake! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him. Not.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
That's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, that was never going to make it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rolls it backwards. And the keeper's got it again. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Messi. That's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. McAllister. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Shapes to against the crossbar. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Nicely intercepted. Fernando Torres, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mkhitaryan. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
He's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. And the pass is intercepted. Martinez. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. It's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Dijk. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Great ball, and he's in here. Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. No, there's no sort of quality on that. Milan are looking to go forward now. Time, excellent interception. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on.
Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Gallagher. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For this match was
Drogba, who does have an assist to his
80,115.
name. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he was quick to react. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now the finish! Just off target.
Maradona could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And here's Torres. Olise! No mistake! Do not write them off. Back they come. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Didier Drogba.
Milan choosing
Number
to make the
19,
first change.
Conte.
Paris
Number
Saint-Germain
8,
grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Coming on the
Well,
field.
the big question now is whether...
It's Maradona!
Number
And no,
22,
he couldn't find the finish.
Maradona
Number 23,
fully appreciates that.
Beckham.
He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got a side of goal! And that's it. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Camavinga. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Maradona. And here's Drogba. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Has a shot!
Safi Salih, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Son Heung-min gets into it. Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely ball and a real chance. He's had a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He has found the way through. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Well, he has great set-piece prowess.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Driving on and making good progress. Beckham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Corinthians, number 16, Eduardo
And
Camavinga.
we're underway again.
Coming on the field is number 42,
Adams.
Musiala.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shot could be on. Corinthians can breathe again, just.
Oh, super.
And Messi! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Musiala, Bellingham. Great chance! Cleared without complication.
Might want to be careful there.
Was 71,898.
Almost an hour gone. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's going for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Drogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to get it clear again. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. He's found a way past. Big header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution for Corinthians, number 8.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 7.
Off he goes!
Number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Bellingham.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Number 9.
He won't be happy.
Lautaro
Oh,
Martinez.
that's ambitious.
Number 20. Vinicius Junior. Number 22.
And he's let fly.
Jorginho. Messi. Substitution.
Vinicius Junior.
Two
Lovely bit of
has
skill.
been indicated.
Quality ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. They're urging him to... And the finish! They are rampant! Yet another goal! And that is as far as it goes. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Neymar. The ball is loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Big chance! And he's done it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Goal! After 14 minutes.
So a breakthrough already.
17, Neymar!
Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. And back to the goalkeeper. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pinches it off him. Looks for the finish.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. There will be a throw-in. Dixon.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the other.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Adams with the clearance. Now it's Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gets a good foot in there. Cruyff. Costacurta gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruyff. Conte. Neymar. He's found a way through. And Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
607.
Great ball if he can get there. And decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Stood up well to him there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
It is! Hoisted in. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Drogba. Perez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
He can get that clear. Conte. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pressing high and with purpose. Cleared without complication. He's got away. Cafu. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That looks a good ball through. That is Conte. Conte! Bellingham. They've got to be quick to recover this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Now it's Drogba. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what a ball he's in here! That's really well manoeuvred. Spot it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
To the screen right now for information.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's had a hit! Luis Suarez! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have...
Oh, terrible pass. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Forwards and with intent. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
80,113.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's bustling through here!
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. Saka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nunez. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, it's not getting there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Danger averted for now.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He has found a way through. Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be 1 minute added
Maradona.
time.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Nicely intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Griezmann. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar, shot a goal! Spectacular save! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saint-Maximin. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that's been intercepted. He's through here. He's been... Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Milan are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Adams gets across and deals with it. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Can he finish? Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of
There
it.
will be 1 minute at a
That's
time.
just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter.
And one more try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And it's Modric. De Bruyne. And he's only too happy to take that back. David Villa. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Goes down, but
The
nothing
attendance
given.
for this match was 80,607.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more...
Ah, he's given it away. And De Bruyne! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Interesting ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Great chance!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, now here's a good bicep to bicep. Saint-Maximin. There he goes, motoring forward. Real chance! That's another chance! He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Oh, not quite. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award. And no Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they... Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on. And one more try. Just off target. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior pulls it back. Tries a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's a great ball. Great chance! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw.
That was lovely.
He's got away. Fires it in low. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Koundé.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review?
Chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution on the field. Number 26, Robertson. Number 10.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Number 16.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's well spotted. Chance here to counter. Amrabat. Fernando Torres. Danielson! Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Thinks one through.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Danielson. Could try cutting inside here. Maradona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super find. There's the shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shooting! And again! Nicely weighted ball. Nice sequence of passes this. And that's a superb pass.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Amrabat. Danielson. Now it's Torres. Can he finish? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.